woke up a little earlier than expected to be waking at 4:30. Heavy, steady rain was going on. I opened the window. Gentle wind, the coolness, and a soothing sound of the rain was an amazing feeling. As I see it, it's only interaction of the water that falls on the ground and on the leaves, on the concrete, against the walls of the house. All this creates a unique atmosphere. Each rain has its own character. That could be a drizzle, that could be a steady rain, that could be a heavy downpour. Adding the wind to it, it just changes the characters and the thunderstorms and the time of the day. Same rain during the daytime will have a different character than the one in the middle of night, when there is no hustle and bustle of the woke up world. Each moment brings a unique experience. A simple interaction of two elements, the water and the earth, creates so many different experiences. The diversity is dancing in front of us. Even the same rain gives a different reactions to different people. The simple elements, which are physical elements of the water and the earth, is one thing, but the perception of the same phenomenon of the rain at the level of the human mind and the state of the human mind gives the ability to perceive, but the perception will be so different from person to person to person. Looking at all this in a broad way, it shows the diversity in action. This diversity is a unique gift of the ultimate consciousness. With this on the mind, I started meditating. The diversity is bound to happen because diversity is the ultimate machine for creation. Creation happens through experiences. Experiences bring different reactions on the mind. The fact that we are humans, we have one set of perception because we have 5 senses. There are some animals and birds and creatures. They have different levels of sense organs developed. Some have hearing, some have don't. Some have sense of smell, which is 1,000 times better than ours. Some have ability to hear, same as ours, much less than ours, or no sense of hearing at all, or 1,000 times better than our sense of hearing. In the quiet moments of time you spend with the nature, your mind understands the broad nature of diversity that is thrown around us. And each one, each experience, each interaction that is taking place, ultimately created by the 5 elements which came first, and then this uniqueness of each and every experience that you have in the nature. It tells you the immense power of consciousness, how the evolution has taken place with billions or even infinite possibilities. So each moment brings infinite possibilities. The moment that's in front of you has been created or has happened with billions of possibilities which were possible before that. And the moment that's in front of you is the final result of a selection of that particular moment out of billions or infinite possibilities. And the present moment also holds on to infinite possibilities of the future also. The mind is not able to perceive all the infinite possibilities which were present before this particular moment took place. And it's not possible for the mind to perceive the infinite possibilities which are yet to happen. That shows the limitations of the mind. That's where the humility should happen. And bowing down to this infinite consciousness just happens. As the mind contemplates all these things, the mind becomes secondary, and the inner sense of existence, which is a medium in which all this drama of life is happening, all the dancing rains, the gentle wind, beautiful children, gracious elderly people, blooming flowers, wilting flowers, tiny shrubs, gigantic trees, beautiful mornings, evenings, skies, rivers, all these things are immersed in one unifying consciousness. There is a blanket of consciousness everywhere. Perception of all these moments happening, not just at the human mind, but a tiny dove sitting on the ground, a tiny squirrel running around in the rain, and the trees. Each one has unique experience. You bow down to this unifying consciousness where there is absolute peace, but it provides the medium in which these elements interact in an exponentially infinite way. Go beyond your mind. Understand the limitations of the mind. Turn it inwards and perceive the bliss within and the infinite existence. Have a good day.